Hey friends, B and I are back inside after cleaning up the garden. We are doing some baking, so I had a lot of sourdough starter that I needed to use up, so I made a cinnamon raisin sourdough gluten-free loaf. It's delicious. The first time I did it, I did not follow the instructions because the instructions said to put it in a cold Dutch oven in a cold oven. And I was like, oh, that's not how I make regular sourdough. I think I'm gonna do it the way I do the regular sourdough. Yep, no. Their directions are there for a reason. You should follow them. So this was a cold Dutch oven in a cold oven. Worked out well. Then I made a regular loaf of sourdough. And this was the day that I was also roasting a chicken in my oven. And the Pyrex exploded. So I had glass everywhere. And the sourdough did not cook right. So the last sourdough that did not cook right, I just made breadcrumbs out of. This one I'm just going to use. So it's been a week. I don't know if it's been a week as well. So Eclipse season starts this Saturday the 1st. Today is the 28th of February, and I've been feeling this eclipse for about a week. So I decided to use up some things from the freezer. I had some extra bananas. So now that I can eat eggs again, I made some chocolate banana bread. So we're going to get that into the oven. Tonight we're going to have fish tacos. I make it really easy. I season the fish. Don't want to break another Pyrex. I season the fish. I use cod, and I season the fish with garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of turmeric, and some oregano from the garden. And I roast that in the oven. I'm not going to roast them together because I don't want my banana bread to taste like fish. And I've also got some scallops that I'm going to cook as well. So I turned the camera on today to bring you and B along on my journey, but I'm feeling a little much because I'm grateful I made it to Friday, but this week has been somewhat of an S storm, and I'm kind of done with everything. I don't want to deal with the sink full of dishes. My dishwasher is full. I need to put it on, but I want to feed the dog first so I can wash her bowls. I need to shred these fennel bulbs and make my fennel salad, which we can have with the scallops. I do a Dijon champagne vinegar homemade dressing, add pumpkin seeds, and I cut up and peel oranges to go with this. It's very simple, it's easy, it's effective. With the fish tacos, I will serve like a coleslaw mix, and I will have some fermented peach salsa that I made over the summer and some guacamole. And that's it. That's what dinner. It's simple, it's easy, it's effective, it's nutrient dense, it's full of flavor. So that's the criteria that I have is it is whole, real food, recognizable, nutrient dense, and my body can recognize it as that. So that's where we are today. Back into the kitchen, very short, brief amount of time together. I will bring you along when I take these out of the oven. Until then, this is the recipe that I use today. This is a new recipe to me. Usually I use my grandmother's banana bread recipe, and I just take the eggs out and I make it gluten-free. But this is actually a gluten-free recipe. It did call for raspberries and dark chocolate chips, but I just added cacao powder to it because I was feeling kind of lazy. I will show you what I made with the cinnamon raisin bread. That's this recipe here. It is delicious. And it's the second time I made it. Second time was successful. So again, note to self, follow the instructions because baking is a science. Cooking, you can change things around, ingredients, methods, and it will still kind of work. That is not the case for baking, especially with sourdough and especially with gluten-free. So note to self, I don't know better than the recipe creator. I need to remember to read the instructions. So I'm going to sign off for today. I will share with you the finished loaves in another video. Until next time, friends, take care.